Deep Space Nine, The Passenger, my friends. This was an interesting one, the ninth episode of the Deep Space Nine series on here, where they discover a ship. It's having a problem. There looks like there's a guy that's dead, and they bring him back, and they try to resuscitate him. Can't do so. And there's like this bounty hunter after him who like wants to make sure he's dead and just wants to make sure it's all gone. And there's a little conflict with the alien species, but she's supposed to be helping him stay dead, and because he is a big danger to the character and the like. And this one was pretty fun. So overall, pretty good science fiction fare in it, and we'll get into the plotline details in just a moment. My name's John Delarose, and I am a science fiction writer myself. This is my newsletter. If you like my thoughts on story and science fiction, sign up. You get 3 free books in the description below, and I am writing a space exploration trilogy right now that I want you guys to be here when it comes out, and that way I can stay in touch with you and make sure you get it. That trilogy is going to feel more like Star Trek than anything you've seen in years. You're just going to be so excited for this. I'm really hyped to write it, and thank you for being there. Thank you for being a part of this, and of course, supporting our art. It's really important to build science fiction and independent science fiction at that. Thank you again. It's in the description below. All right, so in this one, Dr. Bashir sees this, and there's some problems. He loses memory at points. You could tell that there's something wrong with Dr. Bashir through this entire situation. But they start going through and looking, and they're saying that, they think he's not dead. They think there's a problem going on, and they want to make sure that everything in the memory banks of his ship are purged and gone, shut down, and make sure that there's no problems that are being done with it. So she seems paranoid at first, and of course, Odo starts to complain about this all being here, and of course Odo always has this issue in the early seasons. He's got people who are with him who he feels like it's a professional insult to him to have them working with him and the like, and so Sisko of course says, okay, please just be here, and like we've got the Starfleet officer, like be a friend with him, and Odo says it's okay. Now, he's still not exactly the thing and exactly, happy here, but that's the B plot. And Odo is in charge, so it's kind of weird. But for whatever reason, it's still here. So as this goes on, this Kaja person lies in a coma in the infirmary, not before saying she was pushed by Vantika. Bashir reports to Sisko that he cannot examine her more closely till she regains consciousness. He theorizes she might have tried to kill herself after she was carrying Vantika around with her. In the morgue, Sisko finds Dax taking samples from Vantika's fingernails. She says she thinks she found the transfer message, which is a bio-coded message imprinted in a glial cell, which allows the message to be transmitted along humanoid's nervous system directly to the brain. This is how he implants his sort of consciousness. But the big twist here is that Bashir's comm badge is off now, and he's trying to get out there and trying to escape. And it looks like this is a Bashir person in there, and they have their little standoff and like, oh, I'll kill Dr. Bashir and all that. And eventually he relents, and of course Dr. Bashir gets his body back once this all happens with no memory of the situation. So pretty neat science fiction thing, and a pretty gripping story all the way around. I think this one was, it's okay. Not super memorable, but decent. So a 7.5 out of 10. I'll give it a little good mark on this level as Deep Space Nine Season 1 rolls along. I kind of can't wait till Season 2, guys. I know Season 3 is where it really gets good, but this season's not that great. All right, I'll be back soon.